Hello everybody and welcome back to another Hytale video. As of today, as of recording right now, we are only 2 days and 5 hours away from the launch of Hytale. By the time you'll be seeing this video, it'll be less than 48 hours until launch, which is just crazy to think about. With a 7-year gap, we are now seeing the end of that countdown. And that, I have to say, is so satisfying. And listen, if you haven't already checked out this game, here's some other stuff that I didn't talk about in the last video I made, where the developers have shown off some amazing new footage of world generation. And while I won't quote the blog post word for word, I just want to talk about kind of my thoughts about this and really where it's going, and that they have talked about what World Gen V2 really means for Hytale going forward. If you've seen any other news channels cover this stuff, then you've probably heard this blog post before or seen it on Twitter or whatever. But if you haven't, let me tell you just some of the perks of World Gen V2, right? So they've completely redone world generation system that previously only allowed them to have the 4 zones of Hytale that are already in the game, and it wouldn't allow them to have any more than that. But with this, they can go as far as they want to, and so can everyone else. This opens up the ability for creators to make their own custom world generation, including POIs, dungeons, cave systems, make your own zones and sub-biomes, and props. They showed off kind of in this really interesting way of having natural bridges with logs generate in the river, and foliage patterns, some boulders and forests, stuff like that you would be able to have generate in biomes, and maybe even for separate zones as well. Things like how we have the different crystals for each zone. I feel like you could add those sort of things yourself, and those act as props. From what I've seen, there's no confirmation that specific item, but I feel like those are the type of things that we would be able to change going forward. And I have so many ideas running through my head. I want to make a full video just breaking down like project ideas with this, because the ability to not only use all of the creative tools to copy and paste different builds and use prefabs that they have, but make your own builds and save them as prefabs, which is just insane. You can make buildings on mass scale, even including this huge city that they have opened up and shown in this like cyberpunk style. To the people that are saying that they don't like Hytale because it's only fantasy themed, well, here's a clear shot of a cyberpunk sci-fi style city. It looks like a mix between Coruscant and Night City, which is just amazing. It's giving like Star Wars and Tron vibes too. Like, it's so cool. I love that build. They also said that all of the unique furniture and items that were used to make that will be available in creative at some point. So yeah, that's showing that we're going to be getting sci-fi items in the game too, which I think is really awesome. And then one of the biggest out of left field changes that I did not think we were actually going to get in this game is entity placing. And I'm not just saying of like placing down a like NPC or monster. No, I'm talking about taking any object in the game and being able to freely place it in any position. It doesn't matter if anything collides or overlaps. You can layer things however you wish. Stack items, change their size, put them through walls. It's pretty great, honestly, and will allow for the most immense detailing I've ever seen. I think this will be really cool, especially for more natural builds, where like you could have roots going through the ground. I think there's a lot of work to be done with custom items, and yeah, give that real like cluttercore vibe. Seeing this hall that they make here with the Quebec all eating, it reminds me a lot of God of War. I have the bar fight with Thor, that kind of Viking-esque hall with all of the food and drinks everywhere. It really does give me that vibe. And seeing that, while is it's really cool. It's like, it's kind of a blessing and a curse, because it means that creative builds will have this amazing interior design that survival just kind of won't be able to match, which is totally okay. I think there's more than enough items to have interior decorating in survival be really good, but also, man, going in and making maps in creative is going to be so fun. And honestly, the more I think about it and the more I see these tools, I know I'm going to be sinking so much time into creative mode. With this, I imagine so many things that I would want to do. Uploading models into the game and then adjusting them and filling them with entities, and making my own models to add in and make those items and place those around. I think that is so much more interesting than simple large-scale builds that I can do in Minecraft, which I could easily do in survival and Hytale, which I'm really excited about. I definitely want to go full in on my Zelda-esque stuff. As you guys know, I very clearly love Zelda. So much Zelda stuff. Like, that's never going to change. And I'm definitely going to try to do a lot of that in Hytale. And please, if you're seeing all the hype around this and want to catch it for yourself, you know, the moment this thing releases, you can download the launcher now today. Seeing that on my screen, like, seeing this on my screen is so crazy. Hytale is on the way. Return to the Hytale launcher on January 13th of 2026. Download the game when it's available. Seeing that actually on my desktop, crazy. I never thought this moment would happen. I thought this game was going to be dead in the water, but here we are. Clock's ticking, and I'm super excited to be there with you. I'm going to be live streaming the moment this game drops, probably like an hour before. We'll see how it goes, right? But catch that with me, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, whenever you're watching this. joyconboyz forever. Hope servers don't crash day one.